Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Most people find it hard to make big changes. The following are more doable, no personality transplant required. Yet they can make a difference in your life. Of course, these simple ideas may be insufficient in your case, but you can always get more complex and expensive if you need to. It can't hurt to at least consider these. First, regarding self-awareness. Journal. It's empowering, incorporates your self-knowledge, you can do it or not do it whenever you want, and it's free. Turning to career. You might try a simpler approach to choosing a career. Having trouble choosing one? You might try this shortcut approach. Just Google search one or more careers from the following 16. Each one scores high overall on these criteria. Many people find it satisfying. The job market is at least decent and ideally growing. It's offshoring resistant. It doesn't require a doctorate. And it's not top of mind for most career seekers, so the competition for jobs isn't as fierce as, say, for physician, lawyer, clinical psychologist, video game maker, or journalist. Here is the 16. Actuary, athletic team trainer, banker, English as a second language teacher, fundraising manager, government analyst, hairstylist, landscape architect, medical imaging technician, nuclear engineer, occupational therapist, physician assistant, program evaluator, school psychologist, social worker, and software engineer. Rather than informational interview, Google search. Informational interviews are conversations with a person in a prospective field. They can be difficult to get and often aren't that useful because they represent merely one person's opinion. It can be more valid to read and watch videos from a Google search's top results. Rather than focus on networking, answer ads well. Great networkers derive much benefit from developing and hitting up their network, but many other people don't. And if that's you, just apply to jobs for which you're a solid fit, tweaking your resume and cover letter to suit. Of course, if you know someone who works at that workplace, you might ask them to put in a good word for you. Turning to time management. Use a calendar. Get in the habit of entering specific appointments and deadlines in your phone's calendar or into a paper week-at-a-glance engagement calendar. Also enter your other to-dos. Importantly, look at it throughout the day. Regarding procrastination, just do it plus what I call the few-second part. Whatever the root cause of your procrastinating tendencies. In the end, you have to decide whether doing the task is worth the short-term pain for longer-term gain. Get in the habit of following the Nike advice, just do it. Having trouble getting started? Ask yourself what's the first few-second part. Do that. Then do the next few-second part. That can get you going. Adult education. Take an online short course. With traffic worsening, tuition at traditional universities ever increasing and above the inflation rate, online short courses that are aggregated on Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, or Coursera are more attractive than ever. Perhaps more important than their convenience and generally low cost. You're not limited to the few on-target courses offered at your local colleges. The aforementioned few websites aggregate tens of thousands of short online courses, and they're easy to curate because the sites are keyword searchable, and most of the course listings include a syllabus and student reviews. Romantic relationships. Accept or leave. It's hard to change ourselves, let alone anyone else. So, if a bit of effort at fixing a romantic partner fails, it's usually wise to accept the person as is or decide you're better off without that person. Regarding parenting. Invoke guilt. Guilt gets a bad rap. Maybe that's because extreme examples tend to get publicized. But invoking a bit of guilt often should be the first response to misbehavior. So when Johnny refuses to come to the dinner table, rather than threatening punishment, it's usually wiser to say something like, I know you're trying to be a big kid, not a baby anymore. So while I know it's hard, come to the table. It wouldn't be family dinner without you. Now a word about investing. Another one of these doables, these pretty easy actions. Should you invest in a Vanguard all-in-one fund? Of course, every situation is different, but many investment advisors agree that an easy yet responsible way to invest your money is in one of the Vanguard all-in-one funds. Keep a few months of savings in a money market account, and next, most people should fund a tax-advantaged retirement account, such as a 401k, perhaps using a Vanguard all-in-one fund. Exercise. Walk. Walking is easy on the joints, can be vigorous or mild to suit, can be social or not, and isn't time consuming because unlike going to the gym, you can do it from your front door. Plus, unlike a gym membership, it's free. Phobias. Try desensitizing. Take baby steps toward confronting your fear. If you're scared of elevators, the baby steps might be watch one for a while. Perhaps with a friend, go in but leave the door open. Go in and close the door but don't go up. Go up 1 floor. Go up 2 floors. Go down, leave your friend waiting for you, and solo. Now let's turn to fears and anxieties. Fix or suppress and redirect. Sometimes you can fix what you're scared about. If so, try to muster the strength to take care of the problem so it's over and done with. Alas, that's often not possible. If there is nothing you can do about what you're worried about, you might try suppressing the thought as soon as it enters consciousness and turning your attention to something constructive. That tends to atrophy the memory neurons associated with the fear's source. It's easier said than done, I know, but it's worth a solid try. If that fails, you can always seek professional help. Diet. Accept your body and just tweak your diet. As you've heard ad nauseum, diets don't work. So unless you're obese, best might be to accept your basic body plus just tweak your eating. A little less of the high-calorie stuff. For example, make a deal with yourself that when you go out to eat, you'll leave just a couple of bites on the plate. Substance abuse. Substance abuse can feel like an elephant on an abuser's back, and it's tough to coax an elephant away. But occasionally, one of these 2 easy tactics can help. Find something more interesting to do in the evening and on the weekends, like get into a sport, get hooked on a TV show, call friends, watch movies, collect stamps, take walks, whatever. Or hang out with friends who don't do alcohol or drugs. And finally, on the art of living life meaningfully. The concept of will this make things better? Of course, philosophers have endlessly puzzled over what the life well led is, but might that simple question help you? Ongoing, ask yourself, will this make things better? Anyway, before I sign off, on January 4th, it's a week from Saturday, I'll be giving a talk on these doables, on perhaps some other ones, who knows, at the San Francisco Civic Center's Corrette Auditorium. And it's open to the public, and it's free. So just Google Marty Nemko Doables Corrette, and you'll find it. And there'll be an RSVP button. You just click on that, and I look forward to meeting you. So anyway, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. Feel free to give this a thumbs up, or if needed, a thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments. I love it when you hit the share button and share on your social media and or subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.